Good morning everyone. Welcome to Ojaswat IAS Academy. So today we will discuss the MCQs of 6th June, and you can also join us on our Telegram channel for all these PPTs. And a moral request for you guys, please first watch entire video and then download these PPTs, because we are working hard for you, and if you are skipping videos and just downloading these PPTs, then what is the point of doing hard work for you guys? So please first watch the entire video, then go for PPTs. It will be helpful for you and also boost our confidence. So let's see what are the 10 topics which we are going to cover in today's lecture. So here is the list is given, and please do take a pause when you see question on the screen. You have to answer it first, then see the explanation part, and you have to get at least 7 questions correct. So question number 1 is with reference to G7 groups of countries. Statement first: G7 is an intergovernmental organization formed in 1975 to discuss pressing world issues. Second, the decisions taken by leaders during annual summit are binding on the members. So here the correct option is A, and statement second is incorrect because the decisions taken by the leaders during the annual summit of G7 are non-binding. Also, G7 does not have a formal constitution or a fixed headquarter, and G7 was also known as G8 when Russia joined it in 1997, but later Russia was expelled due to Crimean crisis. And context is that Trump has deferred 2020's G7 summit scheduled to be held on June in US, saying that G7 group is outdated and should be expanded to include India, South Korea and Russia. And here is the list of G7 groups is given. So these are the 7 countries which are included in G7. Now question number 2 is, which of the following is a public authority under RTI Act 2005? So the correct option here is D, that means constitutional bodies, statutory bodies, NGO financed by government, all are included under public authority. So section 2 clause H of RTI Act 2005 defines a public authority as any authority or body or institution of self-government established or constituted by or under the Constitution or by any other law by Parliament or state legislature or by notification issued or ordered made by the appropriate government. And it also includes body owned, controlled or substantially financed NGOs substantially financed directly or indirectly by funds provided by the appropriate government. And context is that the PMO has refused to disclose details of creation and operation of the PM CARES Fund, which was recently constituted, and the reason given was that fund is not a public authority under the RTI Act 2005. Now here question for you is, you have to tell who appoints CIC, that means Chief Information Commissioner, and how CIC can be removed from his post. Now question number 3 is with reference to black biology. Statement first: it is a branch of science that uses genetic engineering to enhance the virulence of a pathogen. Second, the sole purpose is to understand the role of improved medicines in countering the advanced pathogens. So the correct option here is A, that means statement second is incorrect because black biology is science in which microorganisms are genetically engineered for the sole purpose of creating naval weapon of terror, and the genetic maps of deadly viruses, bacteria and other microorganisms already are widely available in the public domain. And any scientist bent on destruction could use this information to attempt to clone extremely virulent strain of bacteria and viruses, producing incurable designer disease. An example is penicillin resistant anthrax or stealth viruses. So this is what called black biology. Now question number 4 is, Responsible AI for Youth is a recently launched initiative by which of the following ministries of India? So the correct option here is C, that means Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. And the program is aimed to provide a platform and empower young minds with appropriate new age tech mindset, relevant artificial intelligence skill sets, and access to required AI, that means artificial intelligence tool sets, to make them digitally ready for the future. And the national program is open to students of classes 8 to 12 from central and state government run schools including Kendriya Vidyalayas and Navodaya across the country. Also, the identified students will attend online training sessions on AI and understand how to identify social impact ideas projects that may be created using AI and submit their ideas. Now question number 5 is Gulf of Mannar lies in which of the following coast of India? So the correct option here is B, that means Coromandel Coast. So here is the map is given, and Gulf of Mannar is a large shallow bay forming parts of the Lakshadweep Sea in the Indian Ocean, and the Gulf lies in the Coromandel Coast region between the west coast of Sri Lanka and the southeastern tip of India. Also, Ram Setu, a chain of low islands and reefs, separates the Gulf of Mannar from Palk Bay, lying to the north between Sri Lanka and India, and it is the Biosphere Reserve of India. So you have to remember it. Now question number 6 is why Moody's Investors Service degraded India recently. It is actually regarding the ratings given by the Moody. So statement first, a significant deterioration in the fiscal position of government. Second, weak implementation of economic reforms. Third, relatively low economic growth over a sustained period. Fourth, the rising stress in India's financial sector. So all the given reasons are correct. So that's why option is D. So recently Moody's Investors Service degraded the Government of India's foreign currency and local currency long-term issuer rating to Baa3 from Baa2, and it states that the outlook remains negative and ratings for India is in line with the other two main rating agencies in the world, that is S&P, Standard & Poor's, and Fitch. And for detailed information you can refer this image. Now question number 7 is recently the term Nisarga was in news. So statement first, the name has been given to a cyclone. Second, it is headed towards the coastline of North Maharashtra and South Gujarat. Third, it has formed in the Bay of Bengal side of the North Indian Ocean. So as we have to find out incorrect statement, so here the option will be C, because statement third is incorrect, as the cyclone has originated in the Arabian Sea, and cyclones formed in the Bay of Bengal side of the North Indian Ocean are more frequent and stronger than those on the Arabian Sea side. And last year, however, was slightly unusual as the Arabian Sea saw the most frequent and intense cyclonic activities in more than 100 years, according to the India Meteorological Department. Also, 5 cyclones originated in the area in 2019, whereas normally only 2 or 1 are formed. Now question number 8 is recently the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs was in news. So statement first, it is chaired by Home Minister of India. Second, it gives recommendation for the increment in MSPs of agricultural produce. So here the correct option is D, because both the given statements are incorrect, as the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs is chaired by PM of India, not Home Minister, and Commission for Agricultural Cost and Prices makes recommendation regarding MSPs. Also, the major function of the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs is to review economic trend on a continuous basis, as also the problems and prospects, with a view to evolving a consistent and integrated economic policy framework for the country. And the cabinet committees are an extra constitutional body, which means they are not mentioned in the constitution. So you have to remember this point. Now question number 9 is, recently the term Antifa was in news. So what does it stands for? So the correct option here is A, that means it is a militant far left anti-fascist political activist movement. And in explanation part it should be A. Sorry for this technical mistake. And recently it is in news because as massive protests following the death of George continue to rock the United States, then President of USA has recently announced that the far left group Antifa would be designated as a terrorist organization by his government. An important thing is that Antifa does not have a formal organizational structure but have a presence in several European countries and has come into focus in the USA in recent years. Now question number 10 is, Clouded Leopard National Park is located in which of the following states of India? So the correct option here is C, that means Tripura. So here is the map is given and you can see Gumti National Park is also located in Tripura. So that's all in our today's MCQs. Hope you guys are liking the lecture, and if you want to contact us, these are the details. And please subscribe our channel and also press the bell icon to get the latest update of the videos. Also like, comment and share the video. And if you want information regarding UPPSC examination and its test series, you can also contact us. We are always there to help you. So stay safe, stay healthy, have a nice day, and thank you.